Hello everyone, this is Steve with the Free Bullion Investment Guide. Today is November 2nd. Now I'm doing a review and outlook price analysis video for the US dollar. This is the US dollar's daily chart. It's been about 3 weeks since my last video for the dollar. I left you with this large rising wedge that was confirmed to the downside, and in my last video, which was about 3 weeks ago, I showed you this one small falling wedge that was denied to the downside as the dollar fell in price, mostly because, well, the dollar fell in price mostly because of all the Fed's injection of liquidity into the markets, as well as the expectation of what they did this past week with lowering rates. All of that is negative for the dollar, as you can see. There really wasn't a whole lot for me to create a video for as far as showing you what to expect out of the dollar, except what we have been seeing for the last couple weeks, which is simply more downside. Now I am seeing for the dollar's outlook, if I can get this line to cooperate with me, actually a positive pattern, but I really do question how much of a positive move will we get out of the dollar, simply because we did just have a lowering of rates. Unless we get something out of the trade war that is positive or something along those lines, we might see a pop out of the dollar moving higher. But I would be very surprised if it moved much above 98.50. 98.10 for that matter. With the Fed's interjection of money into the markets, with the repo market and so on, I believe in my recent posting of news, I did cite this one article that the New York Fed added 104 billion, and that was just yesterday. They've been injecting liquidity into the markets left and right. Excuse me. So, and as far as future rate cuts, I mean, nobody really knows on that, and they're more likely to cut rates with all the liquidity issues than they are to leave them the same or even raise them. They would be fools to raise them at this time. So clearly, it's hard to see where the upside is going to be with the dollar, but this is a positive pattern, so we may see some sort of pop out of the dollar, but I wouldn't be surprised if it moved higher for a short period of time and then continued to back down like it did. It seemed to have a dead cat bounce here about a week or so ago. The MACD on the daily chart does look like we should have some kind of move to the upside. Let's see what the 4-hour chart looks like real quick. The 4-hour chart also looks like we may see a move to the upside, but the 4-hour chart is just that. It's a 4-hour chart. So it's a shorter term chart, so the price of the dollar may move just higher up to this falling trend line and then move back down. But as far as the RSI goes, the RSI is also showing that we may move higher. It is getting into oversold territory, we could clearly see a move up. So that's my outlook for the dollar. The dollar should move higher. How much higher? I would be surprised if it broke 98.50. 98.50 is pretty good resistance, and I would definitely look for the dollar not to break much higher than that, because it really has no catalyst to do so unless we have a positive trade deal come out of some sort. So, and also, I believe that the trade deal with North America between the U.S. and Mexico and Canada may come. I've been hearing rumors that it may come up for a vote soon. So, and I actually heard Pelosi say that it's a no-brainer. So we may see it get passed. Who knows? And if that gets passed, that'll also be a plus for the dollar. So we'll likely have to pay attention to the news to see how the dollar moves. But as far as technical analysis goes, it looks like we will be moving higher. So I thank you for your time. Take care, and God bless.